honey, they've been sleeping on you, honey. Do you hear me? They've been sleeping on you. They literally tried to make you feel like you had nothing worth living for, that you had nothing in this life that was worth it, because they wanted you to see that whatever your life was nothing. They wanted you to feel like you were existing for just being here, to where you would get to the point to where you would give up on your own life. See, this is what they were banking on. Like, that's the money that they put down for you, right? This is people who have played in your face and paying for spell work to be done on you, so you couldn't see your value, so you couldn't see who you really were. When I tell you they banked on it, baby, they was throwing out them hundreds for you, to get you to be able to not see what the Most High created you to be. Do you hear me? They wanted you to think that you were never perfect, when in fact you knew you wasn't perfect. But they wanted you to think that there was nothing about you that was significant into knowing that I really have a place in this earth. Like, they didn't want you to see that. But see, that's the thing. The way that the Most High works, he's actually put you in a position where you in your mind has been very strong and powerful, to where you are not worried about nothing. You're not worried about what other people think about you, and you're certainly not worried about the voices they tried to place into your mind. When I tell you this, whatever spell work this was, it was very powerful. Most of this spell work would have actually worked on somebody else, but it didn't work on you, because you're too powerful, you're too anointed, you're too strong for that. And my thing is, God is always speaking to you. He's always doing something to help you to see your value. And they didn't know that. When I tell you, you as a chosen one, they're starting to see that you're really chosen. They're starting to see who you really, really are. Yeah, you know who you are, and you know whose you are. And now that you flipped it and reversed it, you done stepped out of your comfort zone, and you begin to walk like your power, walk in your anointing, and walk the way that you're supposed to walk, baby. They can't do nothing about it. They can't do nothing to stop it. I don't care how much spell work, how many people they pay to do it. It could never change you from being who you were meant to be, because God says you are anointed and you're called for such a time as this. Just watch and see how everything is about to flip and reverse. Stay tuned. Let's go ahead and sing the song, and then we're going to go from there. I am the diva, you heard about me. About to give you a reading, come listen to me. I'm a diva, I'm a diva. That's my intro. If you like it, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video, let everybody know that the diva has arrived and she ain't going nowhere. And that's on period. I am doing personal readings. If you would like a personal, everything you need to know is in the description bar below. All you have to do is follow the instructions. And of course, I'm doing the 2 for 10. 2 for 10 is done within 24 hours. You get it done the same day. So all you got to do is follow the instructions on this flyer right here. Yeah, that flyer. And hit me up, okay? Make sure you hit me up. I look forward to hearing from you guys. All right, let's dive deeper into this message. Let's dive deep. You have really caused these people to be in an uproar. I told you yesterday, I said these people are shocked that you got out of the situation that you in. But when I tell you, these folks are really not understanding how much power that you possess, how many people you got standing before you in the presence of God. Okay? There's something different about you. You're rooted and grounded in something different. Yeah, that's right. You're rooted and grounded in something different. And they about to find out. These folks about to F around and find out. Do you hear me? They about to find out, baby girl. Homeboy. Yeah, this 9 of Swords was what they wanted for you, but it came out in reverse. This was you was supposed to be like stressing the freak out, like, baby. Yeah, they really, this is something that was done within your family, okay? You had some family members who came together, and it resorted into like, we're going to come together and form a group to get this person to stop doing what they're doing. You put some call to action in these people's lives. They ain't have shit else to do. You put some call to action in these people's lives. So as they see you growing, they like, okay, we about to call to action this group so we can stop them. So if we can stop them, then we'll have some action in our life. The whole thing was to get you out of the picture so they could have action in their life, or get you to look bad so people could not really believe in you. Okay, this is the hangman in reverse. They were literally trying to get you to just like, when I tell you hang yourself, like that part for real. They really, this is the main thing. They wanted you to get rid of your own self. Like if she or he can't do it, if they couldn't do it, maybe you can do it to yourself. It'll be easier that way. So this is what the spirit work was to do, for you to give up on yourself and let yourself go. So there was a catastrophic event that was presented into your life, and you may have already went through it. You may have lost somebody. You may have lost money. You may have lost your home. Whatever it is, it was supposed to be this catastrophic event that was really supposed to make you take yourself out of here. That's what was put out there. Understand that the way you rose up, the way that you made yourself keep going, was the opposite of what your enemies wanted. They didn't want you to go that far. They didn't want you to be like that, baby. But when I tell you, this family here, these family members, they came together to bring into action all of this negativity to get you to say you wanted to give up just for some type of money. This is the Queen of Pentacles. This is for them to be able to receive what was yours. Because you're the queen. You're the king, honey. You the one. You are that one, baby. But listen to me. It was all about taking what was yours, taking your crown. Most of them really got together and was thinking that all of this would work because they thought that it was more with them than there was with you. But see, that's the thing. They didn't see your spiritual team on the other side, rooting for you, cheering for you, standing in the gap for you. They didn't see that. They didn't see all that. So they felt like if they got all these people in the physical realm to come against you, that it would be all right. But it didn't turn out to be that way. It didn't turn out that way. It never will, and it never can, and it ain't gonna ever work. They want money. Everything turned out to be, oh, we want this money. We want big money, big banks. Hey, okay, that's what it was. Everything about you speaks wealth. This is a wealth transfer that you had from your ancestors that have really transferred to you spiritually. And it's trickling on down. When I tell you it's an overflow, this is an overflow of wealth that's flowing in your life that they really didn't understand that, look, it came from a spiritual aspect, not just a physical. So with them coming together physically to do what they're doing, even though they paid for spell work, that spell work ain't did shit to you. It ain't do nothing. Nothing. Because look at here. You got this Ace of Pentacles showing up. It's God's wealth. And anytime he gives you something, anytime the Most High gives you wealth, no man, and I mean no man, can take it from you. You got to understand it. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is coming straight from the hands of the Most High. They can't take it from you. See, they thought you was by yourself, and this is why the Queen of Pentacles shows up. They did the spell work on the Queen of Pentacles, not the Ace of Pentacles. Because if they would have tried to touch God, they wouldn't have still been here. They tried to call down the shots with you, not knowing that you had your spiritual team with you. You're a spiritual gangster. You're a spiritual OG. Do you hear me? The OG always has the Most High rocking with them. Okay? That's what the OG does. And all these self-proclaimed OGs ain't nothing but liars. They pimping other people, pulling away from their wealth. When I tell you that these fake OGs, which is them, are the ones who come together to take away from the real, true chosen ones. Them folks ain't chosen. They say they're some OGs, but they is not chosen. They couldn't take it away from you because you got the Most High God. He has his hands on you. He has his hands wrapped all around you, protecting you. You are the Queen of Cups. You love yourself, but you know who loves you as well. You know who to connect to. See, when you connected together for real, with the spiritual beings that are on your team, they can't take shit from you, baby. They can't take nothing. It's a shift that's taking place in your life. Do you hear me? And the way that this shift is taking place, honey, it's because you went into hermit mode. See, you probably thought that the Most High put you somewhere where you weren't seen because nobody was seeing you. You wasn't being recommended. You wasn't being commended for your efforts. No, this was just to sit you back to wait and see the proper time for you to just pop out and show niggas, okay? That's all that was. He did, the way he was doing it, he was playing chess. These motherfuckers was playing chess. That spell work they was doing wasn't nothing but chess. You was playing, it wasn't nothing but checkers. And you was playing chess. God was playing chess. This was God. This is the Most High playing chess, moving and shifting situations in your life. Like, for real. He really showed them they were sleeping on you for real. But really, they starting to see that you really a true chosen one, because you got all these ancestors in this spirit. Like, they can't. It's like you have this protection of hedges around you, a hedge of protection around you that they're unable to get around. They're unable to pass that hedge of protection, and it's starting to make them wonder. You're making spiritualists who are very powerful start to question their gifts. They're starting to question who they really are. Like, should I really be doing? It's getting to that point. They're starting to doubt who they are because how you are, because how protected you are. They don't even know who they is. You done got these people confused about who they really are. Because they starting to see who you truly are. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is a woman in her power, bringing wishes, bringing fulfillment into her life. And this is what you've been doing. You've been working on yourself. That hermit card just lets you know you've been working on you. The inner you. The inner you. And everything is starting to shift to where it's just like you tried to touch a chosen one. You really tried to get away with what you did to us. They tried to get away with what they did to us. It's like, remember I told you, I said, it's like they set out, they did the stuff and sat back and watched to see if it was going to work. Not knowing that the Most High was sitting there watching their ass. Like, they was being watched too. While they sitting there watching you. Like, wondering if you really gonna flop. See, many of you did go through a situation where you did flop. You may have felt like you flopped because everything wasn't moving according to the plans that you thought you were supposed to have. But Spirit says He did everything on time, because see, God's timing is not like our timing. Everything is done on His timing. It was a different timing. They looked into your Akashic records. They did readings on you. They did the remote viewing, as we said the other day. They were viewing you through the crystal ball, doing divinations on you to see what was going on, what was about to take place in your life. But they didn't understand that at that same time, the Most High was watching them too. And He ain't got to do all that. See, that's the thing about us. We connected to the Most High. We got that same energy and the same power within us. We ain't got to do too much. We see things without trying. Sometimes we see stuff we don't even want to see. And like I said, it be the people that's closest to you. These family members that came together and plotted against you. We didn't want it to be them people. You didn't want it to be those folks. But it was. Yeah, it was. But see, I feel like you forgave these people. You showed love and kindness to these individuals. Look at this. Spread the love. You did. You spread love to the people that you didn't even know that was fucking around with you. But you already knew though. You knew, but you didn't really know. Because like sometimes we can trust our intuition, we can trust our discernment, and sometimes we can brush it off. Like, it can't be them. It can't be. But you were still showing love. See, that's the most powerful thing. People that you know that have messed over you and done you dirty, you still can show them love and forgive them. Baby, that's power. That is powerful. Because see, that's why He says that's why it says keep your enemies closer. Your enemies was closer. They were already in your own family. They was right there. But you seen it. You seen everything that was going on. But they didn't understand you were still rising. You were still getting that wish fulfillment that you needed. You were still getting everything that you were supposed to have. And Spirit says, I'm placing you on the right path. I'm placing you on a path that they can't even understand. These folks, you got folks confused. You got these people confused because you really communicate with the Most High God. You communicate with the right spirit. While they communicating with deities and demons that ain't supposed to be communicated with. Spirit says onward and upward. You're moving forward. You're moving forward and you're in peace. And that's why He gave you the peace that surpasses all understanding, because you wasn't supposed to be messed with. He's like, look, they tried to disturb your peace, but they couldn't do it because I held you together. He held you together so you wouldn't lose your mind. When these folks tried to make you lose your mind, they tried to make you go insane to make you get rid of yourself. But He held you together. You were held together regardless of what the situation was. Yeah, because you was protected the whole time. That's how it is with the chosen ones. I wish these people would understand. Stop playing with the chosen ones. Stop doing all that. Because everything they doing is only going to bounce back to them. It's all going to go back to the sender each and every time. And they keep thinking you playing. Tell them stop playing. Type in the comments, stop playing. Stop playing. That's what they doing. They playing with their own life by messing with you. Because see, you ain't nothing but, you done showed these folks love. All you did was show them love, but they still tried to hurt you. They tried to hurt you. They did. Them 10 of Wands, they tried to put so many burdens on your life to keep you from moving forward, honey. They tried it, but you took that leap of faith. Spirit says, since you've taken the leap of faith to trust what I'm doing in this season, I'm going to catapult you forward. I'm going to send the right people to be with you, to be in union with you. 1111, type it in the comments. Type 1111 in the comments. I kept you and held you together. I would never cast you before such evil and wicked manipulative people. Yeah, you were born in that family, but that doesn't mean you had to be around them, that you had to consult with them, that you had to take advice from them. The only thing you needed was me, and I'm here with it. I told you they thought you was alone, but God was always with you. He was always there. Everything that you needed. King of Pentacles. He says, I'm the King of Pentacles. I can make sure you get whatever it is that you need. Stability, love, faith, hope, wealth, prosperity, and even your health. Great health. All of that precedes you because you stayed the course. You continued to fight the good fight of faith. You kept the faith and you kept going. And Spirit says, I got you. You good. Don't worry about these folks. I just wanted you to know and needed you to know what they was up to. See, a lot of times he shows us things to let you know what you got out of. What did you come out of? What did I protect you from? See, all of those dreams and visions that you seen that was bad from these folks. He just wanted you to see what I got you through. What did I protect you from? This is what it was. They expected you to take yourself out, for your children and your family, your husband, your wife, to go crazy. It was all about that happening, for everything to fall, for you to lose everything. I just wanted you to see that, just to know exactly what I protected you from. And baby, I'm telling you, you spiritually protected and you physically protected. Type in the comments, I'm protected. I'm protected. That's what it is. You protected, honey. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Let everybody know that your girl is here. The diva is here. The goddess is here. And I ain't going nowhere, okay? Please be sure to hit me up if you would like a personal reading. It's in the description bar below. And I am doing the 2 for 10. If you like that done, all you have to do is follow the instructions on the flyer or look in the description bar below. It's all there, okay? I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you guys. You stay blessed and know that you're chosen. And can't nobody take that from you. And that's on period. Peace and blessings. Mwah.